Topic 1. Ford faces significant financial challenges amid retreat from electric vehicles, highlighting the difficulties traditional automakers face in the evolving EV market. Ford is experiencing major financial difficulties as it retreats from the electric vehicle market, reporting a loss of $19.5 billion. The company plans to halt several electric vehicle models and refocus on gasoline and hybrid vehicles. This decision is a response to changes in policies from the Trump administration and a decrease in electric vehicle demand. Ford will discontinue the electric version of the F-150 Lightning and shift to a hybrid model that uses gasoline generators to charge batteries. Additionally, the next-generation electric trucks and commercial electric vans have been canceled. Ford aims to increase the global sales share of hybrids, extended-range electric vehicles, and pure electric vehicles to 50% by 2030. To reduce losses in the electric vehicle sector, Ford plans to cut costs and invest in areas with higher profit potential, showcasing the challenges traditional automakers face in the electric vehicle market, with plans to improve profitability by 2029. Topic 2. Former President Trump is involved in legal actions against the BBC, alleging defamation related to the editing of his January 6 speech. Former President Donald Trump has filed a $10 billion defamation lawsuit against the BBC. He claims that the BBC misedited his January 6, 2021 speech in a documentary aired ahead of the 2024 election, making it appear as though he incited his supporters to attack the U.S. Capitol. While the BBC acknowledged an editing mistake and apologized, they argue that there is no legal basis for the lawsuit. This incident has led to the resignation of 2 senior BBC officials, and the BBC has stated it will not rebroadcast the documentary. Trump asserts that the BBC has caused him significant reputational and financial harm, and he chose to file the lawsuit in the U.S. because the deadline for defamation claims in the UK has passed. The BBC has announced its intention to fight the lawsuit. Topic 3. China imposes anti-dumping tariffs on EU pork imports, indicating ongoing tensions and protective measures in global markets. China has decided to impose anti-dumping tariffs of up to 19.8% on pork imports from the European Union, EU, a significant reduction from the initial rate of up to 62.4%. This action follows an investigation into EU pork imports after the EU imposed temporary tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. The Chinese Ministry of Commerce concluded that the EU was selling pork and pig byproducts at prices lower than production costs or domestic market prices, harming China's pork industry. The final tariff rate will be applied for 5 years, starting Wednesday, with Spain, the Netherlands, and Denmark expected to be the most affected. This move reflects ongoing tensions and protective measures in global markets as China aims to reduce EU pork imports and rebuild its domestic pig farming industry. Topic 4. The FDA issues warnings to major retailers for selling baby formula associated with botulism risks, emphasizing ongoing concerns about product safety. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has issued warnings to major retailers for continuing to sell By-Heart infant formula linked to risks of infant botulism, even after a recall. The FDA found that Walmart, Target, Kroger, and Albertsons were still selling or displaying the recalled formula. This product has been identified as a potential cause of infant botulism due to exposure to Clostridium botulinum spores. The FDA stressed the importance of immediately removing the recalled products to prevent further exposure and has required each retailer to submit a plan within 15 days to prevent the receipt and sale of the recalled products. The FDA is currently investigating, in collaboration with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and all recalled By-Heart infant formula products have been withdrawn nationwide. Topic 5. The EU is reconsidering